Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy Morgan. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. Sorry about the color here. They're having a hard time with camera. I think Mercury was retrograde or something. Look at that, it is. I'm having troubles with that. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but boy, we're in between two eclipses right now, and I'm going to talk about the one on December 10th. But at this point in time, this is only a couple days before the eclipse, I haven't even had time to get this posted, which is amazing for me. I usually have these things up a week ahead of time. So that's the way it goes. Mercury has been all by itself on today is December 5th that I'm recording this, and Mercury is not, it's just coming up to aspect the sun, but for the last couple days it's been unaspected basically. So Mercury in Sag is already klutzy and clumsy when it comes to speaking and saying our mind, saying our piece. But when it comes to anything relating to communication, because of Mercury, it's going to be, we're going to be stumbling a lot. Not everybody, but a lot of us are. And running out of time, finding no time. It's holiday season, so this doesn't help a whole lot. And so what we have, let me pull up my notes where I can see the exact times, because I don't have that in my head, because the ideas are in and out really fast, really quickly. So that's one of the things we can pay attention to with this eclipse is, or at least this time frame in between the eclipses until December 10th, and then even after that, because eclipses are powerful. They last a really long time. And so, some of the things we want to pay attention to are really quick, sudden, fast ideas. They'll come and they'll go really quickly. We can have those light bulbs turn on, but they burn out really fast. And so let's pay attention to those, write them down, make a note, record it, whatever works for you. So let me see if I can hit these points of this eclipse. So the eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse, is Gemini at 18 degrees of Gemini. December 10th at 9:36 a.m. on the East Coast. Now, the way I'm seeing this eclipse, I mean, there's a lot of people talking about it, and I get that. We're all cool. We all have our own point of view. For me, it's the communication that's most important, and that's been a bit baffling lately, just because Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, and we have a Sag-Gemini opposition with this full moon lunar eclipse. And so we just need to be careful with what we say, watch what we say the truth, as the Dalai Lama would say the truth quietly, which means let's just say it with compassion and love. So say that when you need to. But one of the things that just keeps coming up for me that I've noticed with this Gemini Sag, and I'm going to focus mainly on this for the next 2 minutes, the Gemini Sag opposition with this eclipse, is that the moon is in Gemini, and Gemini is about our early education. It's our childhood, so to speak, and the things that we've learned. So it's learned behavior and our beliefs. And everybody knows, especially people who do a lot of metaphysical work and a lot of metaphysical healing, we know that as adults we react to certain things because they've been planted and learned from childhood. This is an opportunity for us to move through those and heal those things. To actually become aware is the first step. So becoming aware of, why am I behaving a certain way? Why do I keep repeating a pattern? Why does this keep happening to me, so to speak? If you start feeling or hearing yourself say those things, I want you to take a step back and slow down, meditate, think about it. Why are you reacting certain ways? I just think this is an important part of this eclipse, to be honest with ourselves and communicate that honesty to yourself. And I know, wow, heavy stuff, but it is. That Sag is that higher consciousness and our expanded awareness. So let's become aware of how we're behaving and how we're reacting. We can respond, but how we're reacting to things, especially if they're based on wounds and learned behavior from especially very young, single-digit numbers of childhood. So let's pay attention to that. To me, I think that's the most important. I can quickly talk about, that Sag and Gemini is all about traffic issues and traveling issues. Give yourself extra time, especially because Mercury's retrograde. So there you go. There's the mundaneness of that part. So for me, mainly, I want you to realize it's like, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to anybody else. Be honest. Be truthful. Be who you are. Be genuine, be authentic. That is what we need to understand, to learn with this eclipse. We need to be authentic and true to ourselves. That is what I'm going to end on right there, because that is the most important. Be flexible. This Mercury, this Gemini Sag opposition is mutable. It's fire and air, but be flexible. And love yourself, trust, and be honest. There we go. Have fun. Sag is fun too. So is Gemini. Anyways, thank you. Have a great holiday, everybody. And thank you for following. And hey, advertising. I'm doing a special. Go to my website, nhastrologer.com. Click on the class page. Scroll down. Got a half-hour special if you really want to, if you want to know where this is affecting you. And gift certificates are always available. Thank you. All right, I'm done goofing off. Blessed be. Namaste.